writer, singer, songwriter, producer, Donald Glover,
3005.
who you may know outside
Childish
of the
Gambino
music
is seen
world
riding
for
a
his
carnival
role
Ferris
in
wheel with a
Becomes
stuffed
30
teddy bear.
Rock,
The bear gets
Unity,
more and more
from
beat up
his
as the
stand-up
video
too, and a bunch of
progresses,
other
and by the
things.
end,
He's been
a
dropping
large fire
musical
surrounds the
projects.
wheel.
Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, Because the Internet. An album that is so special to me, but I find so hard to tackle because, for a multitude of reasons, it's graphic, violent, euphoric, amazing, and it's just so much to unpack within the 19-track LP. There's the screenplay, the story within the music videos, the short films, the rollout itself. There's a lot, and I hadn't even got to the narrative, the music, the production, the people, the characters that make up this extraordinary album, which all of these aspects combine into making this album really special. But there's one thing about it that really stands out to me that I believe hasn't been covered often, and it's one concept that has managed to stay out of the limelight for the longest time. It's the concept of nihilism. It's a dark subject, I know. But I find it interesting, the fact that such a controversial, dark topic is portrayed in a way that is so nonchalant. It's amazing to me. It's art, and many other artists have put dark imagery and themes into their own works, but none of them have really questioned if there's a point of living. Who knows?
Maybe Donald is right, and all I know is maybe this album is the gateway to it.
In the album, and even in the screenplay, and also in some of the music videos, it's implied that Gambino's character, the boy, has many nihilistic tendencies. In the screenplay, the boy stumbles upon this term, and it's a real term that Childish Gambino made up. It's Roscoe's wetsuit. That means whatever you want it to mean.
Curiosity. You just want to know? Yeah, right?
Throughout the album, it seems to be following the screenplay. This is most notable at tracks like Sweatpants, Before the Party, and No Exit. These three tracks explain an existential breakdown the boy has during his moments. He's yelling, smashing items, freaking out for seemingly no reason, and even threatening other people's lives for mentioning the term Roscoe's wetsuit. The boy has depression, and it periodically comes in waves, and throughout the album, the tracks start to get darker, muddier. The verse on Sweatpants that is a breakdown on Gambino's destroyed mind, the haunting blaring alarms on zealots of Stockholm, to the slumber slow realization that nothing may matter on the flight of the Navigator, and much like our own lives, it's a sad reflection of what it means to live, to question everything, to not know if anything even matters. It's a painful way to live, and shown by the boy's lyrics and throughout his actions, not believing in marriage, not listening to anyone, not even enjoying his own life. He just kind of wanders through life instead of actually living it. It displays what raw and real feelings people go through on a daily basis at some point in their own lives. And when people can identify with something so intimate and raw and full of emotion, it's gotta be art. The age of the internet is always changing, and much like this album, it's constantly growing, and it's even still talked about to this day. Much like the thematic presence of the album, it's always expanding, constantly being updated. There's theories, videos, concepts, all keep being uploaded and distributed and talked about. They keep expanding in an undying expansion, and much like paintings and galleries, it's interpreted differently by everyone, and much like the internet, is littered with so much information. The alien invasion in the music videos, the existential sad but true oversight of the screenplay, the breakdown of the mind of Donald Glover, of the boy, to be able to put you into a world where you feel empty inside, where nothing matters, where it all ends, where it all begins, where anything means nothing. It's the internet.
It's recording now because the numbers are counting now.
Perfect. I want you both to be in the shot the whole
Are we
time.
both in it?
You need to move a little bit closer, Donald.
To Ludwig?
Yep, there you go. That's perfect.
Okay. Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Alright, Gambino is a mastermind. Fuck a bitch to pass the time. Mass appeal, orange rind. Smoke your green, I'm spending mine. The beat is witch's brew, but beware this shit is potent. EE coming on her face. Now that's poetry in motion. Yeah.